Breaking news again. Okay, so the Shotti interview was released by DJ Punch, and shout out to DJ Punch for doing the interview. But Shotti, man, he's on there calling 6ix9ine a rat, which he was talking. We'll get into all this, and then he also says he would have gotten the same amount of time if he didn't talk. I don't know about that. Okay, only the feds know that. Okay, we don't know what kind of time he was going to get, what he could have pled out to. Shotti took a plea deal. And it looks like he's probably going to do 15 years. He said he'll be out by 2030. He'll probably be out by like 2034 or something like that. But anyways, let's break this all down because this interview is interesting. And there's a lot of like perspectives to look at in this situation. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Good vibes, gang. It's free to hit the thumbs up button, guys, and get some love back for free. Okay, so let's get right into it. So DJ Punch did the interview, and I will link it below to DJ Punch's channel, okay, because it's his content. I'm not going to play it here. But we know him from This Is 50. We know him from, Young M.A. and all this other stuff. So he got that first interview with Shotti, as he should, because he was the DJ for 6ix9ine and knew all these guys. Now, what's funny is Punch, the only reason we know any of these guys, not Punch, I'm not talking about Punch. I'm talking about the only reason we know Shotti, any of these guys, is because of Tekashi 6ix9ine's fame. And yes, all these guys did protect him. Yes, he was talking tough and able to back it up because of these guys. But, okay, these guys already had a criminal enterprise going. That's why they were able to get so much evidence. Now, if you take a guy like 6ix9ine, that's kind of square-ish, okay? And then you put him down with you. You don't do crimes around him where he could point out crimes. You don't involve him in crimes. I'm saying 6ix9ine shouldn't be talking. We know that. That's just a no-no. But obviously his lawyer must have advised him to say something. I don't know. Because why would he have talked, right? I don't know. We don't know we won't know everything until this whole thing plays out. We won't know everything till like November, okay, when all these trials go in and everything. You still got Mel Matrix, who was down with Bird Gang and all that. He's got to do his trial. He might plead out. We saw that this guy, Shotti, pleaded out. He did a full interview, and he's talking about, 6ix9ine's a rat and this, and he would have gotten the same amount of time. I don't think he would have gotten, he said he only gotten a few months or a few years. I think he was looking at a minimum of 5 to 10 years, okay? And I think that they were going after him for more charges because he was, like, promoting violence and what looked like to be the leader and everything. They were trying to paint him as the leader, okay? Shotti was, like, it's his fault. It's his own fault for involving 6ix9ine in this whole thing. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? There's nothing cool about all this, but he says, 6ix9ine's an ungrateful rat. Okay, 6ix9ine has no morals and principles, and Punch was very vocal about, 6ix9ine, he's disgusting, man, and he didn't realize that you guys have lives and everything. That's true, okay, but the fact is they involved a square guy and did stuff around him. And let's not forget the fact that he was stealing from 6ix9ine, right? How do you expect someone to stay loyal when you were stealing from him? You screwed Sarah, his girlfriend, right? You guys were threatening to do things to him, okay, on the phone calls, right? How is he supposed to be loyal to you? That's my point, okay? Now, first off, he's a square, right? I'm a square. I'm not saying I'm not, okay? I'm just saying 6ix9ine wasn't from the street. So how do you expect he's going to have morals and principles, okay? How do you involve him in this kind of stuff, right? And then on top of that, you basically betray him, and then you guys all get caught up. Bad timing because you couldn't patch it up with him. Right when he splits off from you guys, the feds took advantage of that, and they swooped in, and they knew there was a weak link, and they took advantage of it. So you got to blame yourself too for being greedy, man. This dude was stealing. I'm not condoning what 6ix9ine did, but you made him a weak link, and then the link broke, and then you had to cop out. If nobody talked, maybe, well, they already had enough evidence. They had wiretaps and everything. All these guys were going to jail, okay? There was too much evidence. There was wiretaps, photos. Do you see the evidence they got on this shit? You know, so it's like all these guys. Kuda B's gonna go to jail for something. I mean, he fired him at. You can't open fire in Manhattan. Anytime you do that, it's automatic. You're going to jail for a long time, man. That's where the money is, man, in New York. You know, so I don't really feel so bad for Shotti and these guys, okay? Because they made mistakes, like life-changing mistakes. You got to realize, you got to do a risk analysis when you're doing this kind of stuff, okay? Anyways, I do hope he comes home to his family, but, you know, I can't feel bad. Oh, you know, it's like, come on, man. You know, you made a big mistake. I'm going to get to the other stories after this. I put some other stories in this, but I'm going to put them in another video because this video is going to be way too long at that point. But I appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Again, I'm going to link that interview below so you can check it out for yourself. It's very funny because, you know, when you put everything in perspective, it's like, come on. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. And again, salute to Punch for at least getting the interview and talking the other day and everything. You know, that was dope, you know, and it was good to hear his side of the story because he was more of a neutral character in the whole thing. He was the DJ. So he was observing it from a music perspective, a business perspective, and witnessing, he wasn't around all the other stuff, but like he was giving his perspective on how 6ix9ine made it, you know, so that was pretty cool. Anyways, guys, click his link below, support his video for sure. I appreciate you guys. I will check you guys in the next one. JordanTowerMedia@gmail.com if you want to run ads on the channel. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys in the next one.